weiter.
I hope things are going well with you today, sir. to see you alive and well, sir. Welcome home, sir.
in this area?
Cut it out.
Damn slavers, just what we need. We've taken over some of the water caravans from the brother...
Hey there. Thanks.
Hey, who are you? Right. What do you... Well, you can never be too careful. Be warned, it's not safe here. Super mutants attacked recently and carried off some of our friends. Come in. Oh, great. Another person trying to kill us all off.
Damn. What? Wow. That's... You saved my life. Thanks. You're a good person, you know that? All right. You saved my life. Thank you. Hey, don't get any bright... Oh, who am... Well, we've got super mutants out. They both come in here, drag... The best we can ever hope for is that they get here at the same time. And where are we going to go? Megaton won't have... Besides, the bunch of us can't even hold this town. There aren't many of us left. There's me and Pappy. And there's Bittercup. She's just... That's about it. Yeah. What? You've never seen... They came and rounded up. I'd go rescue them, but... And I got a little present for those... Yeah. They went northeast. Probably to the Germantown... You gonna rest... Oh. Okay, well... If you do find them... If it's not... Look, the only place to go is the town hall, and that's just a meeting spot.
You're rescuing me? I think the other... Me too. Everyone else is dead. Well, except maybe for Shorty. But... I'm not waiting around for some soup. There's a back door somewhere around here. If you're not back soon, I'm leaving without...
Found you! Game's over! We are unstoppable! Game's over!
You freak. You're going to eat me, aren't you?
No more!
Thank God. Who are you? All right. If you say so, boss. I'm right.
We should get out of here. We can talk back at Big Town. Oh.
I told you he could do it.
Our hero
What?
returns!
Don't I count for something?
Going to tell us
He
you
rescued me, at least.
I'm glad to be safely back home. Right, of course. Rescuing me was a job. Thanks. I know you've already risked your life. Really? That's great. I'll...
Thanks for helping us. I just hope it...
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
At least we made it. They're out there. I can feel... There isn't anything here that...
Hey, it's good to see you. Hey, thanks again, man. I remember...
You like that? It's gonna blow! I'm looking
Teach you
for
to mess
trouble,
with
maybe.
me.
I smell
Cut now, will you? I got a lot to thank you for. I don't know how to do it. Here, take this. It's always given me good luck.
We did it!
Take that, beauties.
You mean we're still alive?
Remember to keep an eye on the north.
coming to you loud. Yeah? What? Yeah? Aha! Aha! There you are.
Good riddance. Whoa, careful.
I wish there were more people like you in the...
Welcome home, sir.
This is the Overseer. Any Vault resident seen associating with the so-called rebels will be detained, questioned, and disciplined appropriately.
This is an automated.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined. Amada's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now. Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language. I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back. I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you. Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
That's it, old man. We're opening that door, and to hell with the Overseer's rules.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
Holy
Taylor,
crap, you're
stop
crazy.
shooting, damn it!
Don't you know enough to stay away? I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
Hey. Oh boy, are you in trouble? You should have seen my pop. He personally saved old Stanley.
You're back at...
Damn, look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us. What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard of the deaths, the lies, the whole... Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us. Because anything up there has got to be better than a lifetime of the same thing down here. Think about it, man. Down here, I'll always be stuck with you and your dad had to... I'll start a gang, of course. Why, hey, play your card. Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just... Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who wanna...
Oh my God, you're back! You got my message and actually came back. I missed your sense of humor, but I really don't think this is the time for jokes. We're in real trouble, and your help could make all the difference. So could you please take this seriously? For me? Chaos doesn't even cover it. It's a nightmare down here. People died that night, and all because my father went crazy to keep someone from opening the vault. And worst of all, then we found out the vault had been opened before, and they'd lied about it all our lives. It turns out that all of our parents were in on it. Your dad more than most, I guess. But for some reason, they closed the door when we were babies, and swore to pretend the outside was uninhabitable. But now people have died for that lie, and even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us try to contact the outside. Are you honestly comparing maybe we should look for help with stay in an underground bunker all your life or I'll kill you? Obviously, I don't know what's out there, but it can't hurt to take a look, right? And all this time, we're living in a tiny world that's been falling apart for 200 years. If we don't take a chance out there, we're just going to die down here. But none of that can happen while my father's got the place locked down. Please, something has to be done. You know that better than anyone. Don't you get it? We don't want to abandon the vault. We want to open it. We still want this to be our home, but we want to get supplies from outside. Trading, exploring, anything's better than just hiding down here. I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it. I certainly hope. You will? But you've actually been outside. Just... But he's still my father. Maybe he has some reason.
How may I serve you, Master? Another patient. Mr. Red. Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, obviously I had no choice, but of course. And so he named me the new vault.
I hope you're making progress with my father.
I never thought you'd be back.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted. That would be where you're wrong. By locking down this vault, I'm protecting its future. In fact, I was protecting its future when I had to make those unpleasant choices the night you and your father abandoned us. I only wish I could have stopped your father before he left. If anyone's to blame for the unpleasantness, it's him. Aha! These vaults were designed to be safe havens for humanity, and none more so than our Vault 101. We are to be a pure and protected And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside. None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation. I hope you can understand that. I just don't. But instead, they would throw away the... I can't allow the... to fit... Oh, do you? I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little, but we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed. And you expect me to believe that the only way to do that is to let them travel out in the wastes and mingle with those savages? I suppose it would allow them to stay alive, and we could still keep the vault as our safe haven. But it'd require a new type of leader. And I know only one person with the proper attitude to do that. I'll inform my daughter Amata that she is the new overseer, effective immediately.
It's good to see you again.
Amata, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. In my attempts to keep us all safe, I have been, perhaps, overzealous. Lives have been lost, but perhaps worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you. You don't belong here anymore.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him. You and him? Civil? I expected you to change out in the wasteland, but not that much. But I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new overseer, I'm planning on opening the vault. This time, for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change. There are still so many things to repair, and a lot of bad feelings to mend. Some people still blame you for what happened. So, I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go. We can never really thank you enough for everything you've done. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. So...
Goodbye. We'll miss you.
changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do? Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties. Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy trails!
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. And you looking to buy some supply?
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Not in Good Springs, no. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. Always happy to help someone down on their luck. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me out. Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our... Follow me. See? You're getting the hang. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes. Come with me. I'm hit! That takes care of that. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty. Now that was some good work. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I thought I might teach you about living off. Okay, I'm heading back now. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
I'm done being. What do you want? He's some would serve these idiots right if... Yeah.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably... Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is... There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. Feeling thirsty?
What the hell is your problem?
That's close enough. Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over? Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friend... I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town... All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson... We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Start with Sonny Sm...
Hi there. Sticking around good... Say no more. Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. However, between you, me, and Ringo, if you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might just... I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up...
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang? That does sound like a good plan. All right, you seem to know what... Let me have a word with a few other... While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete... Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts. Keep your gun handy.
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And, I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on.
Welcome back. Seems like wherever I go, it's always... Oh, I'm not much good enough. I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
So what's going on? Well, I guess that means we're...
Time to look alive. Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. I'll be set up near the store.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't sure if it was my right to just give it away. I owe you more than that, though, so look... Come on!
Hold up. There are death claws. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off. They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers. We shut the quarry down. The NCRs and... I don't know what it is about you, but I think you could actually pull it off. Death claws are tough. Nobody here is any use to you, and To do the job right, you've got to get rid of the... You need something? I'd noticed Snuffle's limping. It's nice to see things going the way they're supposed.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
afternoon, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? I am ready to process our...
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and...
What's up?
Want to get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Yep.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Here's your chip. Enjoy your stay at the... Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. In what currency would you like your payout? Caps it in.
Evening. You want someone dead? Really dead? You look new to Freeside, so... The name's old...
Submit to a credit check. Thank you, sir. You have been...
Howdy, partner. Oh, shucks. Old Victor wouldn't be much use stuck inside just one Securitron. Pretty nice trick, ain't it? Just don't ask me how. The place to get started. That's where you find Mr. Don't you dog?
That's it. Hey there, friend. My stock and trade, all kinds. Things got... You might. One fella I knew was able to slip a pistol past the guards.
Barely see the street.
Hey, no one but Omega. You'll get these...
Welcome to Gamora. How can I... Is there anything? Have a good time.
This... place smells like booze and sex.
Okay, that's that. No more games for you. Go rob the... Have some drinks, talk to some dance...
Welcome to Gamora. How can I help? I'm a...
The store is currently unavailable due to unexpected circumstances. Please contact later.
Hello there. It's good to see you. Don't suppose you... I'll tell it to you straight. Okay, you're a dangerous sort, I get that. But I have some information I think you'll find. It started off... You didn't show... There's an old Wasteland legend that says, those caps with the blue star... Nah. There's people out there so... No problem. If you do end up trying... Cut it out, will you?
Welcome, sir or ma'am.
Hey!